Hello YouTube and welcome to the unboxing of another Warhammer Underworlds warband. Kainan's Reapers. You're not from a lot of cheap ones. This one I found at the promo case. Still paid normal price, 34 euros for it. Well, 33 and a bit, but who cares. But this was a band from the Dire Chasm season that I missed out on back then, and I really like because they're such awesome models. You got the big guy with Kainan. I'm also gonna do some very fun painting on them. Probably gonna do the armor in jade or something, so yeah. But I really like the look of the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, though not enough to start a fancy army of it. I'll stick to my fishy people. But, yeah. I would say they're probably my third most favorite faction in Age of Sigmar universe. So if I ever would go full-time Age of Sigmar and build multiple armies, they would be next after Daughters of Cain, or especially first place my Island Deep King. So inside the box we have the spruce in a sandy brown. So it's actually a pretty big warband. So you've got the big guy, his lieutenant, and then still four actually very effective minions due to their special rules. So it's a band still pretty competitive this day, even though so many years have passed since its release. There we go again for all the cards. As always, the universal cards, they'll just go in a pile, because I'm only playing rivals, mostly, nemesis occasionally, eternal and championship never. You won't see me on world championships because wait, I like the skills, and two, I just can't be arsed to study all the decks. So these guys, they just go aside, we're not going through them. But then we have the regular, here's the instruction leaflets. So big band, lots of figures to put together. They don't look too difficult, especially the small minions. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty easy band for once to assemble, something I will do in the near future. Then of course we have all the cards themselves. So here we go. They're changed up. So we got the warriors. So the Mortek Advance is the one that makes them so good. Let's see where it is here. Yeah, because they put it on one card and you just have to go look around. Well, let's see, I'm missing a card. Here's the last guy. He was hiding. So hacker inspired. The Mortek, boom, there goes my decor. The Mortek Advance, so reaction after his fighter's move action, choose one friendly Mortek that has no move or charge tokens. Chosen fighter makes a move action that must end adjacent to this fighter. So he charges in, you move on up, you always got support. And with two hammers for 2 damage, even on a regular side, so yeah, that's pretty sneaky. They all have it. They all have the netherite as well. So netherite rules. +1 damage to the attack roll, contains any half support, and there is one or more friendly supporting Mortek. Or if it contains any half and or full support, if there are 2 or more friendly supporting Morteks. So yeah, this guy can potentially do 3 damage just by being supported. And he's like a minion with 2 wounds, so you get the idea. The Bone Tide, that's also well, a bit special. After taken out of action, gain 1 tide counter. The one has wound severity of 4+, gain 2 tide counter instead. Only one fighter can use this ability each time a fighter is taken out of action, but they also have it. The tides, they're well, used to heal or do extra damage. It's a bit of your currency in-game for the warband. So their objective search. After you have 5 or more tide counters, so that means you have to take 5 out. Score in phase friendly fights made 4 or more attack actions in the preceding action phase, so yeah, that could be done. Charge. Then the guy who moves suffers support, attacking the second activation with him. Yeah, it's easier scoreable than it looks. You don't have to do 4 crazy charges, or you shoot around a bit with your archer every turn. So action resulted in a critical hit is circumstantial, but okay, that's easily scoreable as well. Odds taken, well, if you attack 4 times. So hybrid score in end phase if each surviving friendly fighter is inspired, or 1 or more surviving fighters each have 3 or more upgrades. So yeah. By the way, their inspired conditions, it's after a power step and you have 3 or more tide counters. that's basically how they inspire, so you have to go in closer and fight for the beginning. 3 cards in third end phase if you have more tide counter and the number of friendly fighters out of action. So depends a bit on your matchup with your 2 damage Mortec guard. So, but yeah, it's not a bad deck at all. Scored is in end phase if 3 or more friendly Mortecs are in one group together, which each fighter is adjacent to 1 or more other fighters in that group. With the Mortec advance easily scoreable as well. Tide Master, after you gain a second or subsequent tide counter in the same phase, so that's when you go all in and killing. So yeah. Deploys, you can push Mortec fighters, Deathless Warriors. Dire Ultimatum for Kainan is well, making him a bit more defensive. So Lethal Accuracy, attack action Mortec, so yeah. There's a spell, Mortal Contract, Gambit spell. Choose a fighter within 3 hexes. That fighter player picks 1, you gain 1 tide counter, or each time a friendly fighter is taken out of action, deal 1 damage to the chosen fighter. So you can either put him on a clock, like he's a leader or something, and then start sacrificing your small ones, or you can just gain extra tide counters. So yeah, Artificer's Blade, range 1.5 cleave, so -1 attack damage from adjacents, reroll a number of dice, so they're pretty combat orientated, even though they might look slow because you think, oh yeah, skeletons. It's not the case. So this is actually a mobile hitting warband of skeletons. And that's it for this unboxing. Thanks for watching and see you next time for another unboxing of Warhammer Underworlds. Bye bye.